Hello, welcome to LMC and Knowledge, Lyrics Music Channel of spiritual insight and wisdom that I will share to you so you can take along your spiritual journey. I hope you're having a good day, good night, wherever you're at, and whenever you see this, make sure that you're prayed up and in that light of Jesus, okay? Okay. So before we get into this message, I will use my shamanic drum to ground our energy, cleanse our space, to bring in our spirit guides, and yeah. So here we go. Okay. So for the intuitive message today is the internet is a weapon. Okay? The internet is a weapon against you. When I say you, it's all of us, right? So with the internet, it's true deception. Deceit at its finest. Sneaky at its finest, or at its deepest core. You know, the world uses internet. Who doesn't use the internet? Monks or something like that, or people live in caves and stuff like that. But you know, majority of the world uses the internet, and that's one way of how they control us. That's one way how they get us to know a certain amount of knowledge or to think a certain way. The internet is controlling our thoughts, controlling our actions. God's putting this in my head. You see somebody going on a vacation, right? Or to Miami or to a specific resort. And then you want to go, right? And then there's some cruel things God's pointing me to, murder that's happening on camera, or shootings, or fights, raging, death. I said murder, but still, all of that can affect your mood. It can make you fearful of death. It can make you not want to reach your highest potential because of your fears, when God only told us, he tells us not to fear anything, right? Or if we see other people going through health issues, then some people have anxiety, and then they start thinking that they have the same health issues they just seen, right? The internet is definitely used to procrastinate the nation of America. Not even just, well, worldwide, but definitely America. You know, in like Korea or the other countries, they use the internet for self-development, and they control what their country sees, right? And this is it was an actual video that I watched months ago, when it was showing that the people in Korea, the Chinese people, like, they watch on their TikTok or on their newsfeed, it's all about like building things, creating things. It's like basically manifestation, like, but in the most positive way. So they want, they're so much more advanced than we are, right? That's why we depend on China so much, right? Yeah, and then when it comes to us and what we see on YouTube or on these social platforms, it's negative things, or it's just bullshit, right? And it's just something to keep you busy, right? So another thing, the internet is being used to steal your energy, to make you go through so many emotions within a day. You can be fearful, you can have bad emotions, you can have good emotions, you can be happy, and you can cry. It's just like they're able to control the emotions of the people through the internet, right? And God's just telling me to tell you to limit your screen time. Now, definitely, if you're using the internet to gain wisdom, research, knowledge, information that is going to help you grow and learn, definitely that's really good. But it's like 70% of the people is just watching the internet or just being used by the internet, right? They're taking their energy, they're taking their time. So when they're taking your time, just imagine how many times how long and how many hours, if you could add up throughout your whole lifespan since the first time you got on the internet and you watched things or just entertained yourself and it wasn't actually helping you grow or build or create for your career or anything, right? We all been there. Like, just imagine if God showed you how many hours they took from you. And that's the way they do it. It's like that's their secret weapon. Because if you're spending 4 hours just scrolling on TikTok or just watching vlogs or YouTube videos when you could have been meditating for 4 hours, but that don't sound fun no more, right? When we say it like that, because now you have to sit down and now you have to deal with your mind and your thoughts, right? People can't do that. Some people just, like, they're depressed, so they use social platforms to entertain them or fill in that void, right? So another thing that I wanted to say is, with our time, we are definitely needing to be going outside more, and with the TV too, and television and phones though too. It'll make people just spend their whole day inside on their phone, right? Yeah, you working online, you do online work, but you're still inside, right? Instead of being out in nature, connecting with nature, getting information from the trees and God and the sun and the stars. It's crazy how they don't tell us to stargaze. They don't tell us to sun gaze. You know why? Because it would actually benefit us. They're only telling us to do other things. Hey, watch this. Hey, watch this movie. Watch this TV show. Watch this series. You know what? Just binge on the series, right? And they're okay with you doing that. They're okay with you sitting down. They're okay with you laying down. They're okay with you just wandering in your house, staying in your clothes, staying in your pajamas all day, all week, right? Because you're not really doing nothing with your life. And that's what they want to make sure you're doing, is that you're not doing anything with your life. So then they can do more in your life without you realizing it. So I just wanted to, God just wanted me to talk on this topic and just let you guys know, make sure that you're going outside and make sure that you're using the internet and it's not using you. So this video that you're watching is actually valuable and it's making you aware of something that you already knew, and I'm just here to confirm it, or it's something that you didn't know and now you know, right? So now it's valuable. But I'm not going to keep you for long because I'm not trying to take your time. I'm trying to give you valuable information and you take that on your spiritual journey, right? But there's people who don't care about your time. They care about your time, but not for you. They care about you giving them your time, right? So like all these YouTuber vloggers who have hour-long videos, it has nothing to do with you. It's not benefiting you. It's just, you're just watching people live their lives instead of actually living your life. You watch people in reality TV shows instead of people watching you. Now there's people who are antisocial and they don't like all eyes on them, but what I'm saying is you're not truly in your life mission when you're stuck to the internet, or when you're binge watching shows, or you're always on Netflix, you're always sitting down, you're always laying down, you're always on your phone, and your phone ain't making you no money, right? Just think about it. The celebrities, elites. Think about Beyonce. Do you think she's been binge watching shows? You think she's watching you? No, you're watching her. Because she's actually doing something. And I'm not trying to like step on nobody's toes and make them feel like they ain't doing nothing with their life. But you know your life and your time is way more valuable than you're making it. And they know that. That's why they're able to control the nation. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I love you guys and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.